Hello everyone, this is Professor Govind. Let me demonstrate today the program to perform basic arithmetic operations based on user's choice using select case. Now this basic arithmetic operations include addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. As a designer, as a programmer, we'll ask a choice to our user. Let user enter his or her choice, and depending on their choice, we'll display the output. For example, if their choice is 1, we'll display the output of addition. If their choice is 2, we'll display the result of subtraction. If their choice is 3, we'll display the result of multiplication. And if their choice is 4, we'll display the result of division. This again is a branching or decision making statement, the command called select case, or the structure called select case is a category of branching or decision making statement which can display answer using or based on user's choice or the value entered by the user. So on our screen we have a blank form available. Let us take required tools. Let us use required tools and we'll design a program or we'll design an application which can accept two numbers and based on user's value or user's choice which can display the answer, which can display the appropriate answer. So let me go to toolbox. We'll go to toolbox and first we'll take is 3 text boxes. We'll take 3 text boxes first, the first one, and to insert 2 more, let me copy the first one and paste it twice. We now have the second text box and we'll have now is the third text box. And if you only keep the text boxes, your users will never be knowing what values to enter. So first, after accepting text boxes or after designing text boxes, to make it appropriate, we'll have to enter the labels. So that by looking at these labels, user will understand what values to enter. Let me have copy and paste. So we have 3 text boxes and 3 labels, and also we'll have 2 command buttons. So let me take command button 1, copy and paste. We now will have the second command button. So we now have all the required tools available with us. We have all the required elements with us. Now let us rename them, because if you keep these names as button 1, button 2, label 1, label 2 and label 3, these make no sense. So to have appropriate names, first we'll have to select the required tool and go to properties box. Let me change label 1 into enter first value. Let me have a proper message to my user, and by reading this label, by reading this content, user will understand that in the first text box he or she should enter the first number, whatever it may be, they should enter the first number. Let me now go to label 2 and let me ask my user here to enter second value, enter the second number, and the third one is the choice. Third one is, let me ask them to enter their choice. And for result, we'll have one more. For result, we'll have one more text box as well as label. So let me take one more label and consider this as result. We'll have one more label as result, and along with it so that number can be displayed at proper place, we'll have is the text box. Let me increase the size of this form. Let me accommodate all these tools in one form. So let me go to toolbox and take text box. So let me take one more text box, and this will be for displaying result. So now we have 4 labels available with us with appropriate messages. We have 4 text boxes, so that we can have 2 numbers, 1 choice and 1 more text box for the result. And to activate all these, to add functionality into this form, we have 2 buttons. Button 1 will be renamed as compute. So when user clicks on it, the required result will be displayed, and the second one is to end or to exit. So we now have 2 buttons. We also can have the third button called clear to clear the contents. But as of now, we all know how to clear the contents. So for this example, we'll have only 2 buttons called compute for calculation and then end to close the application. Let me enter the program window, and in particular the section of button 1, which is compute. Let me declare one variable called ch as integer. And ch will hold the value of text box 3. In ch will store the value of text box 3, where user will be entering their choice. So ch is equals to value of text box 3 dot text. Now starts the actual code, where we'll have to start with the structure called select case ch, which means according to this choice that user has entered, will now activate our calculations, will now calculate our equations based on the value which is stored in ch. That is nothing but a choice. If user enters 1, then case 1. If user enters 2, then case 2, and so on. That structure starts now. So we'll have first case 1. Case 1 is in text box 4 dot text. Case 1 is about addition. So we'll add whatever value we have in text box 1 dot text plus value of text box 2 dot text. So in case 1 we have is addition. Text box 4 is available for displaying results. So text box 4 dot text is equals to value of text box 1 and value of text box 2. So first 2 text box values will be added and result will be displayed in text box 4. This is our case 1, and now we'll have is case 2. Again the result will be displayed in text box 4. So text box 4 dot text is equals to value of, this is about subtraction, value of text box 1 dot text minus value of text box 2 dot text. Value of text box 2 will be deducted from text box 1. This is our case 2. Then we have is case 3, wherein let me copy and paste the same line. In text box, in case 3, which is about multiplication, value of text box 1 will be multiplied with value of text box 2. And in the last case, the fourth choice, which is about division, value of text box 1 will be divided with value of text box 2. So we have got 4 choices. As a user will have 4 choices. Users will have 4 choices. First choice is for addition, second choice is for subtraction, third choice is for multiplication, and the fourth choice is for division. What if user enters the other choice? What if user enters any choice other than these 4? What if I enter my choice as 6? What if I enter my choice as 7? Because when I enter my choice as 1, addition will be calculated and displayed. If I enter my choice as 2, then one number will be deducted from the other number, which is subtraction. Case 2 will be executed. If I enter my choice as 3, then multiplication will be displayed. And if I enter my choice as 4, then division will be displayed. Result of division will be displayed. What if I enter my choice as 5, which I do not have in this structure? So if user enters any numbers, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then we'll have to have a proper method to answer. So text box 4 will have a message if your users enter any choice other than first 4. Let us have a message for them. Text box 4 dot text is equals to invalid option, because we have got only 4 choices. If you enter any number other than these, then our program will display that your choice is invalid. So this is about computation. We have got 4 choices, and if user enters any other choice than these 4, then case else will give the answer that your choice is invalid. Let me go to design part, and to activate the second button, which is about to end the application, we'll have to add is end. The only command which is required to close the application is end. So let me add that single line command. And to execute this, I will have to first go to project, change my project properties, change this starter form. Every time you change your form from the existing one to the current one, I'll be now executing form number 2. So let me select my starter form as 2 and then click on start debugging or F5, and the result we have is this particular form wherein we have 4 text boxes, 4 labels and 2 buttons. So let me enter first the value as 12, and then the second value will be 11. I will have to enter my choice amongst first 4. I have 4 choices, 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I enter my choice as 1, the result will be 23. Only the result of addition will be displayed because my choice is 1, and according to our program, case 1, which is choice 1, is about addition. If I enter my choice as 2, which is subtraction, the first number will be deducted from the second one, which is 1. So subtraction result will be printed if I select my choice, if I enter my choice as 2. Choice 3 is about multiplication. If I click on compute, then the first number will be multiplied with the second number, and the result of only and only multiplication will be displayed. And if I enter 4, it will display the result of division. It will display the quotient as its result. So this is about first 4 cases. And what if I enter any other choice than these 4? If I enter, for example, the choice as 5, it will give a message saying that the choice that I have entered is invalid. So this is how select case works. Select case again is to select or to choose an appropriate answers from the list of available answers. Select answer depending on the user's choice displays the answer. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.